way, he can help out his family in return for their kindness. Ko hands Narukami the letter written by the orphanage as a symbol. As long as Narukami holds onto that letter, he'll know that he'll always have someone. Ko's story is one about the fear of neglect. He's afraid that his adopted family will stop caring about him because a new child entered their life. I think it does a great job at showing us how Ko certainly feels about his situation, but we sadly only get to see glimpses of his relationship with his family, even though it's a core part of the story. And these glimpses are only told to us rather than shown. We learn a lot about Ko, which is super important. It's his story after all, but there's a lot of stuff that's implied on camera. I think it would have been great to see firsthand what it's like for Ko to be at the Ichijo home, but this could be a limitation due to budget, sadly. I think where it matters though, Ko's story does teach a valuable lesson, that being that you're never truly alone. Relationships are what define you, not the name that you're given. If you decide to join the soccer club, the story will instead focus on Daisuke. When Narukami first joins the soccer team, most of the team members give him zero respect, much to his new friend's dismay. Daisuke hatches a plan to train Narukami himself because he's actually fantastic at soccer. Narukami manages to prove himself to the rest of the soccer team after Daisuke's coaching, and ends up being accepted and treated as an equal. Not too long after this, Daisuke begins to slack off during practice. For some reason, he doesn't seem to be giving it his all anymore. Not only that, but even though he seems to be popular with the girls at school, he constantly blows them up and gives them the cold shoulder. Ko and Narukami have a discussion about this at the local restaurant. Ko says that Daisuke used to talk about girls in the way every other guy does, but now it seems as though he can't stand them. Ko believes that this attitude is surfaced because of Daisuke's previous breakup in middle school. Apparently, Daisuke was dumped because he refused to become intimate with her, even going as far as refusing to hold hands. Ko hatches up a plan to go on a group blind date with Narukami and their friend in an attempt to get Daisuke over his fear of commitment. This plan doesn't go too well as Ko confronts Daisuke about his problems and the two begin to argue. Narukami steps in and calms down the two. Ko tells Daisuke that he knows how he's feeling. He knows that Daisuke is afraid of being rejected again, and that any effort he puts forward will result in failure. Not just in relationships, but even in his hobbies like soccer. The trio heads towards the riverbank, and Daisuke admits that Ko is right. Daisuke really did like the girl that he dated back in middle school, and in fact, he still has feelings for her. He was just afraid of expressing them to her because he was scared of rejection. Ko tells Daisuke that nothing will be settled unless he talks to his ex-girlfriend one more time. Daisuke takes Ko's advice to heart and talks to his ex after practice the next day. We don't get
Having a fresh mind really helps.
Between the two, but it looks like they managed to patch
And being
things up.
quiet.
Daisuke's ex cuts the conversation short, however, as she made plans with her new boyfriend, who just so happens to be on Daisuke's soccer team as well. Yikes. Even though Daisuke was rejected, he takes this in stride because he's still happy that he solved their issues, even though he did want to get back together with her. With the help of Narukami and Ko, Daisuke learns that you should always put your best effort forward into things you care about, and that failure is just a natural part of life. Sometimes you'll find success, and other times it can end badly, but that should never demotivate you. I think Daisuke's social link has a lot of interesting ideas, and I think the premise is actually super relatable for a lot of people. Hell, I'm an adult, I still have these feelings that Daisuke has sometimes. The stuff actually involved
don't we all?
is very interesting, but sadly most of the social link is dedicated to Narukami's training with Daisuke to become a better soccer player. It wasn't until you reach rank 6 out of 10 when the real plot kicks off. That's far too late in my opinion.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to dash right away. Why am I fucking waiting?
It's only brief. Between the two characters, I drastically prefer Ko's story because
I'm so used to needing to wait.
rather than just being fed information. Sure, that one also suffers a bit from telling us a story rather than showing it, but there's still a concrete goal from the start of the social link that's developed through its runtime. I think Daisuke's problem is much more relatable than Ko's, but I think that Ko did a much better job at executing a story where we care about the character more. Daisuke is very shut off from his problem, which was the intention, no doubt, but it doesn't make for a very compelling plotline. Daisuke's story on its own is fine, but there wasn't enough time given to Daisuke's thoughts and feelings to make this one as memorable and as impactful as Ko's. That's not to say it's bad, but there's a lot of missed potential. Something that both social links really do well, however, is showing us the bond that Ko and Daisuke share. I find their friendship very believable and organic, which really adds a lot to both variations of this social link because we see that these characters genuinely care about each other. Number 3, The Moon. Ai Mihara. This social link can only be started after you reach a certain rank of the Strength social link. Ai Mihara will become the team manager of Narukami's team, but she makes it clear that she's only doing it because she skipped too many days of school. Let's just assume that she's managing the basketball team to make it easier. If your courage is high enough, you can actually skip class with her, which starts Ai's social link. Ai seems like a very stuck-up person at first. She's very materialistic and cares a lot about her appearance. She even coldly rejects a guy for talking to her because she doesn't think he's attractive enough. One day, after school, Narukami is talking to Ko, Ichijo, and the other members of the basketball team. The nameless members begin to say some very insensitive stuff involving Ai, such as that she's a loose girl or probably has a sugar daddy. Narukami and Ko both scold the other members for making up things behind her back, and the others leave. Ai comes in after that, overhearing the conversation. She thanks Narukami for standing up to her while they're on the rooftop, and she reveals that she may actually be in love since those events. It turns out that she has a crush on Ko, and she begs Narukami to find out what kind of girl Ko is interested in. It turns out that Ko actually has a crush on Chie when Narukami encounters him in the hallway. Ai is devastated by this news and is tempted to commit suicide by jumping off the school rooftop. Narukami manages to calm her down, and Ai tells her about her painful past. It turns out that Ai was bullied back in middle school because she was overweight and considered gross by the other students. They picked on her and called her names because of her appearance. Even when she confessed to her crush at the time, he called her gross and said that he didn't want to contract any of her germs. Ai's dad came across a fortune one day, so he and his family moved to Inaba, and Ai used this as a fresh start for her. She began to diet and study fashion magazines religiously, causing her to completely lock away her old self so she could be as likable as possible. By the end of the social link, Ai comes to terms with her true feelings and admit that she only skipped school and wore fashionable accessories for the purpose of getting attention from others. This didn't give her the happiness she wanted, but with the help of Narukami, she was able to face that part of herself. She drops the facade of being this desirable girl and lets the true identity power back into her life.
We got a checkpoint too.
It shows how destructive insecurities actually are, and that what I didn't know she wanted was actually right in front of her the entire time. The companionship she wanted.
What are you supposed to do here?
And not because she worked hard to look as attractive as possible. It's a simple story. It's not the looks that matter, it's what's really inside that counts. It's hard to write a character that's very unlikable by intention and win people over into caring about them. And sometimes I think that they try a little too hard to make her a bitch. But it's clear that her attitude comes from past trauma from bullying rather than some sort of superiority complex. Number 4, the Hangman. Naoki Koichi. If that name sounds familiar, that's because Naoki is actually related to one of the original murder victims, Saki Konishi. After the death of his older sister, Naoki was actually socially outcast, but not in the way that you may think. Naoki hates the pity that is received and the special treatment that has been given to him. The only person he opens up to is Narukami because he's the only one who talks to him honestly. Naoki's social link focuses on him learning how to grieve from his sister's death. You learn some things about the relationship the two had, such as how Saki ate Naoki's cream puffs from the fridge and used the excuse that they were going to expire as a cover-up. So when Naoki's cream puffs were still in the fridge long after their expiration date, that's when he realized that his sister was truly gone. Eventually, Naoki and Narukami go to the spot where Saki's body was found by the police, and Naoki reveals he's purposely been avoiding this area. He thought of himself as cold and disconnected because he didn't cry like the people did on TV. Thanks to Narukami, Naoki is able to release his pent-up feelings and is finally able to mourn the loss of his sister. A bit later, Naoki takes Narukami to the riverbank and thanks him for everything. He reveals to Narukami that he wants to help out the family business so that they can become a competitor to the superstore. I really like Naoki's story. I only really covered the general beats, but there's a lot of time dedicated to how Naoki sees the world. He has a very grim outlook on life because of the horrible events that took place not too long ago. But he tries to work through with the help of Narukami. Naoki even goes to gymnast and talks to Yosuke.
Got you, finally! Oh boy, I didn't expect we'd be progressing the plot. Now where's Granny? It's just a bird. Stop coping. Oh no! Are you okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I forgot that the tone of the color palette changed to be a bit more monochrome. Look how bright Madeline looks over there. Wait, please don't leave. At least tell me you're part of Granny, right? If you have to go, then take me with you. Madeline, stop. You can't go with her. Shut up! You couldn't force me to give up on the mountain. And you can't force me to give up on Granny. Go away. I'm not forcing you. I'm asking you. I miss Granny too. She meant a lot to both of us. Then why is it so easy for you to leave her behind? It's not easy. Maybe I pushed us to get over it too quickly. But this isn't healthy either. I just want us to survive this. I know she's gone. And this is just a dream. Catching this bird won't bring her back. Whoa, crouching Waddling. I'm so sorry, Madeline. Let's wake up and we'll face this together. No. Not yet. I want to set things right first. What do you mean? The bird, it's trapped here because of me. We need to help it escape before we leave. Granny wouldn't want it to be stuck like this. You're right. Let's do it. But as soon as we're done, we need to wake up. This place is so weird. I want to go home. Oh, okay, there you go. First time won't do it, second time certainly will. Oops, I was trying to do the triple dash thing. Oh. This is sick! Fuck! Wow, I am making so much more progress now that I don't have to deal with any bullshit rhythm. The DLC is easy, guys. What am I... Oh, I'm dead. Ah! But like, it disappears when I go through the electricity. Maybe it's just a hitbox issue. Yeah, it's a hit. Oh, okay, yeah. Ah! Okay, that part's a little complicated. I forgot to dash. There you go. I don't know why sometimes the jellyfish takes me really far and sometimes it doesn't. I'm still supposed to keep the... I thought that was the last section. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Yeah, I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? How am I supposed to... I think I need to try letting go a little earlier. Also, you don't need to hold the grab button for the bird. So that's a little nice. I don't get it. Oh, that's not gonna make it. Never mind, it will. Huh? Jellyfish, what do you ask of me? Ba. Okay, no, I need to grab it immediately. I get it. I need to grab it off of Wad's jump. That being said, it's not very easy to do. Yep. No! Oops. I like this OST. Things are finally starting to look positive again. Certainly a nice change of pace compared to the previous OST. Why am I so slow? No, come on. There you go. How do I throw it directly above me? That's really hard. Yeah, no. Am I missing something? Am I forgetting something about the jellyfish? Meant to... Could have recovered that if I dashed upwards. Yeah, it's much more comfortable to do it upwards, it seems. Oh, wait, I have an idea. My dash isn't used up yet by the time I get there. I don't know why I didn't let go. Our dash is back for a reason. If I dash upwards, that's how I'll do it. That's the sauce. How? Alright, made it. Whoa. Granny, that was too far. Or Birdie. Oh. That wasn't wad. No! Just 'cause I've got... I don't know why I am refusing to dash there. Ah. There's something about the cycles I'm missing there, cause... There you go. Well, this is a little cruel. What? I dashed, I swear. Stop. Okay, just go for it. I need to stop being impatient there. What's the point of all those dash crystals? I think they're better off ignored. Love the use of familiar leitmotifs. Ugh. No, really? What the fuck? I was holding up there. Oh yeah, I meant to include a setup. To show off my buttons. No! Okay, nope, that's not how you do it. I don't want to be called insane by Toryu by trying the same thing over and over again, okay? Oh, how cruel of you, man. What? Ah! Shit. Ah! I don't know, watching speedruns feel like made me better somehow. And that's what I get for complimenting myself. No! The cycles are kind of impossible there, like what the fuck? only it was possible to throw it directly upwards. What the? What am I supposed to do there exactly? Am I supposed to be able to keep this guy? I doubt it. I don't really see a way to do that. I don't get what you're supposed to do there. Do it earlier, I guess? Not that early, and not in that angle. Okay, how about later? That was as late as I think I could possibly have gotten. What's the game want from me there? Huh. Why am I fucking blind? Nah. I didn't notice the electricity wasn't actually reaching it, and I didn't need to dash needlessly. Fuck me. Alright. At least I can get here consistently now. Almost consistently. If only Torio was there to chastise me sooner. I was accidentally trying to do things the speedrunner way when I didn't have to. Eh. Okay, wow, the screen goes on for much longer. Why did I do that? Why did I do that again? Oh, I actually did it. I went under. Why? Oh, what the fuck? I'm gonna end it there. It's no. I made so much progress, but Torio wasn't there to see it.